Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Ladies and gentlemen, ooh-wee, man, take a look at this guy. I want you to take a picture and keep it near you. If you ever see this guy in close proximity, call the police. He might be trying to rob you. Oh, man. What we gonna do with him, Flynn? What we gonna do with him? What we gonna do with him, Uncle Goldmouth? Yardell, what's up? What's up? What's up, Stephen Wren? OG, man. DD, what it do? Check this out, fam.
Roberta McCoy.
Hold on, man. Hold on. This is this guy. Let me get this off the screen first. And let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting churches. I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting churches, sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
The good pastor say, that ain't what I asked you to do. Family. These Marvins are out of control. First, Marvin sat, closed the doors on the parishioners until they gave up the money. And now we have Marvin Winans, who told a woman who gave $1,235, that ain't what I asked you to do. I asked for $2,000. What I said, give me $1,000. If you can do more, this is what he did. He said that there's a longer version of the video where he said, he gave them instructions. He said, I want you to give me $1,000. If you got 1,000, give me 1,000 plus one. Plus one means bring somebody else who can put up 1,000. That's plus one. But if you ain't got a plus one and all you got is 1,250, you can go over 1,000. Go over 1,000. If you ain't got a plus one, just get as close to that 2,000 as you can, make up for it. And if you got 3,000 to give 3,000. Family. The good pastor, he's off his rocker. It absolutely amazes me how people go to these type of churches. I'm not against religion. I'm not against going to church at all. I'm not against that. But damn, at least go to a church where you believe that the pastor really is in the business of saving souls. And you believe that the pastor's soul has been saved. They're running and now flocking to these churches where the pastor, you can walk in there the first day, have to know nothing about the pastor and just listen to him talking. You already know he ain't right with God. It's the blind leading the blind. In the world of war, I search for peace of mind, no stability for my homies and me. This ain't the way life is supposed to be. Family. That woman said, I'm going to work on the other 8 or the 765. I'm going to work on that other $765. I'm going to work on it. $1,200 is a blessing. I don't care if a person got $1 million. It's free money. To the church, anything you give, $1, if you give a penny, that's free money. Because you're not supposed to pay for the word, to listen to the word, to hear the word. You're not supposed to pay. And, you know, me being a rudimentary learner of the Bible, I had to do some research on this. Because I'm like, man, you know, maybe it's in the Bible that you're supposed to shake them down and get as much as you can, and they need to follow the word no matter what. Go find somebody else, like a pyramid scheme. Go find somebody else. You get your 1,000, you bring this other person in, bring 1,000, you tell that other person, bring 1,000. Man, y'all keep it on rolling, man. Give me that money. Maybe I missed something. So I looked it up, and I found an interesting passage in 2 Corinthians 9:7. It states, each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. This verse encourages giving generously based on personal decision, not out of obligation, not out of guilt. Giving generously based on your personal decision. And it also highlights that God appreciates a joyful and willing attitude in giving. That woman had a joyful and willing attitude in giving. And she gave cheerfully. But then, and it was her personal choice, but then he made her feel guilty. She said, I'll work on the rest of it, as if she had an obligation to give him 2,000. As if she had an obligation to go find another person. So Fred Hammond, y'all know him. Fred Hammond called himself having the dude's back. So he posted a video of the pastor giving the instructions, and he said, like, y'all got it all wrong. The pastor, this is what he really meant. Y'all got it all wrong. Wait a minute, let me make sure y'all could hear this. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Let me see. Let me make sure. Did y'all hear what the pastor was just saying? Did y'all hear that? Give me a thumbs up if you could hear the video I was just playing. Okay. All right. Y'all, they'll say no, 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 no. Okay. All right. So let me just tell y'all what the pastor said. He said, plus we have us, then you'll say that. If you did plus, but you maybe came with 200, you'll come say 1,000, 50, then we're going to go all the way. And it's hard to put, I need you to come with your offering. I need you to come when you're called with the offering that you're bringing. So, Fred said, the church is not perfect, but overall it's still mine. Okay, that's his church. That's where he go, I guess. So, Fred Hammond shared Bishop Winans instructing where people should line up to make their donations. You got to line up. You got special lines for you. How much you giving? How much you got to give? You got 1,000? Okay, get in that line over there. You got 5,000? You get in that line in here, over here. You got 20,000? Man, come on, stand up here with me. Come all the way up here. Get on up here so I can hug you. You got 100? You ain't even getting mentioned. Just drop it in the, don't even stand up. Just drop it in the plate and go on about your damn business and go get another job, man. If you ain't got better than $100, you need to get a second job. Don't be putting this chump change in this. And you see all these big walls we got, and these ceilings, these high ceilings and chandelier, these soft carpet. That big old parking lot out there ain't free. Put some money on it, man. All right, fam, this is me. This is me as a pastor. If I was the pastor, since they giving away money like that, this is me. Y'all my congregation. This is me right here. I'm the pastor. I don't like pastor. I'm going to be bishop. Bishop sound dignified. Bishop sound like I went to school. You know, I didn't just go to theology school and graduate. You know, I was top tier. I graduated top 3. And it was a large school. So y'all, my congregation, I'm preaching. Y'all finna give me some money right now. I need y'all to get up in them damn donations right now. I got links in the description. And I need y'all to pay like you weigh. Some of y'all like to smoke cigarettes. Some of you puffing weed. You spend money on weed. You spend money on sodas and beer. You want to drink your alcohol. You got to have your alcohol. Some of y'all like to shop. Every time you get paid, you got to buy something. Well, I need you to put something in that damn donation plate for me. See? You understand? This ain't free. I got other stuff I can be doing. I need you, every last one of y'all, to give me $1,000 right now. Get up in that gut. Y'all gonna make me cuss up in here. I need you to log on to your Cash App. I want you to break your Cash App right now. Break it. Give me $1,000. Or you ain't going to heaven. I promise I'll talk to God and stop you from going to heaven. I want $1,000 right now. You go up in your Cash App right now and give me $1,000. If you can't give it to me right now, you send me an IOU. You put an IOU in there, and I need that money by the end of the week. If you ain't got $1,000, go to somebody else's channel. Don't be over here because this ain't free. I need $1,000 plus one. Give me $1,000, and I need you to go and find somebody else who got $1,000. And if they ain't got it, I need you to put it in there for them. You ain't got no $1,000? I need you to sell your car. Sell that damn car. Hell, you don't need that car. You got mass transportation. If you live in the United States, you got transportation. If you live in the Midwest somewhere, if you live in middle America somewhere, hit your damn ride. I need that money, man. I need that money. I need a new car. Hell, I've been driving this same damn Rolls Royce for a whole 6 months. I need a new car. Now, I need $1,000 from every last one of y'all. Right now, it's 600 people listening to this live right now. If every last one of y'all gave $1,000, that's $600,000 for me. I mean, for the church. That's $600,000. Do you understand how much stuff I can buy with $600,000? I mean, what we can do with the church and for the people with $600,000? I need every last one of y'all to give me $1,000. Go to your Cash App. I need you to break the Cash App. $1,000. Or get on YouTube and donate. I think you can donate up to $500 a lick. I need $500. Go in twice or whatever you got to do and give me $1,000. And after you get that $1,000, I need you to go find a person. Go wake up your grandmama and tell her that I need another $1,000. You let her know I got the keys to heaven because I got a direct line to God. Some of y'all, I be reading the comments. Some of y'all be talking that stuff about how you got a private relationship with God. How you got a private relationship with God? I ain't never seen you with God. I ain't never seen you in the room when I was talking to God. Never. I'm with God all the time. I'm always hanging out with him. How? I ain't never seen you. I need $1,000. Now, you gonna pay up or lay up? Some of y'all over there, you got sickness. Some of you got pain in your legs, got pain in your knees. Some of you got pain in your arms. Some of y'all got back pains, foot pains. You want it to go away? Give me $1,000 right now. I talk to God directly and send a Hail Mary straight your way. Boom, just like that. You'll be cured. Give me $1,000. Some of y'all say, well, he too aggressive. He too aggressive. God was aggressive. You know how much work he had to do to build this land, and build earth and make it as beautiful as it took a lot of work. He had to be aggressive. He only had a short time. Jesus only had 33 years. He had 33 years to get the job done. And look at all he created in 33 years. You gonna give me that $1,000 or you gonna get up out of here? Simple as that. Do not log on to my live anymore and do not come to my church anymore. Do not come to my church anymore. Do not log in one anymore. I need $1,000 from every last one of y'all. Some of y'all saving up money for tuition for your children, for your grandchildren. I need that money, man. I need some of y'all out there to show me how special you are. You talk about being special. Show me how special you are. And I'll tell God. I tell God what you did for me. I mean, for the church. I'll tell him. I don't see nobody giving. Hold on. Where is my money, man? I said $1,000. Somebody donated $2. I said 1,000. me $1,000 right now. $1,000. Let's run back that beautiful bean. Let's run that beautiful bean footage back again with Pastor Marvin Winans rejecting the well, he didn't really reject it. He rejected the gesture, but he accepted the money. He kept the money. Woman gave $1,235. She was $65 short. I mean, she was $765. Who's it? 700. So she was $765 short. She had $235. And the pastor wanted $2,000. He wanted $1,000 from her and $1,000 from somebody else. And he said, if you ain't got a plus one, if you ain't got a plus one, you got to have a plus one to give now at church. Not a plus one. They didn't pass the plus one trying to get you to bring somebody to church, bring friends and family. They passed the plus one for that. They want you to have a plus one for giving. Boy, they cold-blooded with that church game, man. He said plus one. I went to a church in Houston once on the north side, and they had stanchions, like VIP rope and stuff, in the front. And I went there to talk to them about community service, right? So I went on an off day and in the middle of the day, and they had stanchions and stuff in the front. And I'm like, y'all gotta, I said, who sits up here? Well, distinguished guests. I said, yeah. So if you come to church, I'm sure the pastor would want you to sit right up here in the front, right on the front row. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to go to the church like that. If I sit on the front row, I want to sit on the front row because, I got there first and I sat down, or somebody was holding me a seat, not because I'm special, like it's just something just don't feel right about that, somebody, what I'm saying? Like you hold me a seat. And I don't like sitting on the front row anyway at churches. So, I like to be like off, a few rows out of the way. I don't want to be like on Front Street. Let me get off in the back because I might laugh. Me, I'm silly, man. They say something, man. The people might read my expression on my face. So it'd be hard for me to hold it in. So I might laugh out loud, man. So let me get off in the back. And just take it in from there. Yeah. Let's see. Who is this? Leaku.com made a donation, $9.99. $9.99. I said $1,000. And you know better because you've been a subscriber for a long time. I need $1,000. Now, right now, as it stands, you $989.99 short. Actually, that's not off. That's off. You 900. See if you would have just gave the money right, man, I wouldn't have to do all of this counting stuff. But you're $999 what is that? $990.01 short. $990.01 short, man. Give me the rest of that money. Because that ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. We're going to put that on a new t-shirt, fam. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. Ooh, man, these pastors be shaking down, man. These pastors something else. I never would have thought it would ever get this bad. And it's not like it's just one. It ain't like it's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 20 or 100. It's, oh man, it's hundreds. It's like they be out trying to outdo each other. And you know, the cousin pastor just died a few months ago. I think he died sometime last year, something like that. He just died. He was called himself the cousin pastor. These pastors are out of control. Leaked. Look, I need you to work on the rest of that money. I need you to work on it. And also, after you get your $990.01, after you pay that, I need you to get a +1 and bring them in and get me another $1,000, man. Need you to work on it, man. Yeah, work on it. Work on it. Whoo! I cannot believe that people be letting these pastors handle them the way they handle them. Like, man, I would have been, man, I'd have checked him so hard. I'd have snatched my money smooth out of his hand. Let me give me my money. And he bet not act like he want to swing. Because I'm pretty good with them things. Like, I'd have been like, man, give me my damn money back. Hell are you talking about? But let me tell you something though, fam. Those pastors know who to call out and who not. They know who to play with like that and who not to play with like that. They know who to talk to like that. Because ain't no way I would allow one to talk like that to me and there not be some consequences and repercussions. Oh, he might be, I can't say what he won't say, but I can say what he won't say again. But Pastor was serious. Check him out, y'all.
Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Did he give it back to her? I couldn't tell.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision.
The little youngster standing next to her is her grandson, from what I understand.
A perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
It looked like he gave it back.
unity with the vision of.
I'm saying, if you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Yeah, it looked like he gave it back. But he know he got him one. He know that he gonna get that money. Yeah, he knows she gonna come back with the rest of that money. He gonna call her. And she, what's his Roberta McQuaid. Yeah, Sister McQuaid. She gonna call him tonight. She gonna be like, "Hey, Pastor." Don't you hate Pastor me. You got my money? You know I got that money. What you got for me though? Like, look, I'm tired now. I've been up all day collecting money. I'm tired. I got Fred Hammond on the other end. We trying to come up with a plan to get these social media fools off my back. Now, if you ain't got that 2,000, you got the whole thing. You know, shit, you can just get your ass off the phone right now. Pastor, you ain't got to talk to me like this. Shut your ass up. You better be lucky you my favorite pastor. I'm your only pastor. Whew. Oh man, this is crazy, man. This is madness. This is madness. Pastor say, man, that ain't what I asked you. $1,200. He even put the other 35 on. He just said, this is just $1,200. This is just $1,200. That ain't what I asked you. $1,200. Man, this is why some of y'all need to go to these smaller churches, because $1,200 goes a long way at a small church. One person giving $1,200, one person, $1,200, that goes a long way at a small church. Yeah. So a lot of these smaller churches, it seems like if you want to, go to a church where the pastor might be looking out for the people, really in the business of saving souls, you got to kind of go to them smaller churches. That's where you'll find them. These mega churches, these churches that's got thousands of parishioners and stuff, it seemed like damn near every last one of them are corrupt. It's like people are going just because that's the popular place to go. They're going at a network. They going in there to be seen, just like at the club, dressing up to going out to be seen. They going up in there to be seen. They're really not in the business of trying to get their soul saved, because if you look at who they're following, their souls are not even saved. I get it that every sinner has a future and every saint has a past. So I don't have a problem with people who have a past. Hell, I got a past myself. But the idea in life is to evolve, to grow, right? We're talking about growth. You can't be doing the same thing that everybody else doing. You're doing the same thing that the people in the streets doing, and you want me to follow you? Nah, homeboy, it don't work like that. You got the same mentality as the people in the streets? Nah, it don't work like that. Nah. No can do. Can't do that. Can't do that. pastor was smooth out of pocket, and anybody defending him is out of pocket. They said that, oh, you know, he likes to joke. That nigga was not joking. He was not joking. If he was joking, I ain't see him give no chuckle. Even comedians, when they joking, you know, they gonna, even if they say something serious, they'll laugh when they finish the joke. You know, he wasn't doing no laughing, no smiling. He was dead serious. But you know, people make excuses for these pastors all the time. They got to make excuses because they have built an identity at these churches. And this is where many of them go to congregate. And, you know, it's like going to Cheers. You want to go where everybody knows your name. So a lot of these people don't want to give up those churches. Some of these people have been going to those churches since they were little children. They don't want to leave. So whatever the pastor does, even if the pastor, you know, decides that he's going to practice polygamy, they're going to stick with him. The Bible contains several passages that address the issue of greed within spiritual leadership. So, and it often highlights the negative consequences and contrasting it with the desired qualities of those in ministry. So it warns against greed. Some verses caution that love of money can lead to individuals astray and is considered a root of various evils. There's also teachings about the inability to serve both God and wealth, suggesting that a focused on material gain can detract from spiritual devotion. The Bible also warns that the desire to riches can lead to temptation and destructive desires. Scripture also speaks about corrupt leaders and their condemnation. Yeah. Some passages criticize religious figures who are motivated by greed and self-indulgence, describing them as hypocrites. There's also warnings against leaders who exploit those in their care for personal gain. Certain prophets are noted for prophesizing for money rather than speaking truthfully. The Bible suggests that judgment awaits those who are false teachers with motives of greed. So this guy is something else, fam. This is something else. Question. I got a question, fam. This is a very important question. Let me get dude out of here. Kick him out. This is a very important question. If you follow a leader who's going to hell, do you go to hell with him? Do you meet him in hell? Or is there a way? Is there some type of exit clause? Is there a loophole that can get you out of it? If you follow someone who has a one-way ticket to hell, now this is not for everybody because everybody don't believe in heaven and hell in the afterlife. They believe in heaven and hell on earth. So for those of you who believe in the afterlife, if you follow someone who's going to hell, who has the ways of the devil, if you follow them, do you also book your first class trip to hell? What's up, Dimple Face? Judge Dreads. Baby sis, what up? T. Gallagher. What's up, Christopher? Christopher Sanders. Paula T. equates pastors to pimps. Connie Upson. What's up, Jamel Gordon? The thing is, too, fam, here's another thing, and I'll let y'all go on this. After seeing all of these pastors say the wildest things, do the wildest things, I have yet to see anybody get up and walk out of the church. You got people that'll get up and walk out of a comedy show because they were offended by something somebody said who was cracking a joke. Yet they will sit and listen to a person who is a wolf in sheep's clothing say the most outrageous things, say the most non-biblical things, and then turn around and give them their money. Make it make sense. That's right, you can. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of the morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll see y'all tomorrow, unless there's breaking news tonight. No more talk.